Welcome back. Returning. Question mark. Nazuki and Guri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Taz? I don't like how she's looking at me. You're terrible with women, aren't you? I can't even approach them. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So it may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have the clubs to look at, and unless I lose my train of thought. They're all gonna kill me! All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. No, not the dejected eyes. What's dejected mean again? Hold on, what does dejected mean? You're looking it up, aren't you? Yes, I am. I am curious. I hear it a lot, but I don't know what it means. Oh, it's a hitch. What does dejected mean? And I don't use Siri because Siri's a pain in the ass. Dejected, sad and depressed, dispirited. Okay, thank you, Google. Close. There you go. Alright, I feel better. But I'm sorry, I thought... Taz... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. They're cute! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is... If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, I'm not like this. I would just be uncomfortable. Right. Okay, I've decided, then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Why are you giving me homework? write a poem to bring in the next meeting, and so we can all share. I'm not very good at writing poems. Oh boy. Monica looks over at me once more. Taz, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? My writing skills are good, damn it! Then why does no one look at it? Don't rub it in. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. No, I don't. I feel fear! Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nezuki clean up their food. Hey Taz, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Nezuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, it's time to write a poem! Pick words that you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. This is not going to make any sense, is it? I'm not really trying anything. I'm trying to get my best friend! This is not gonna make any sense and it's gonna upset me. Why? I like it when things make a lick of sense. Makes no sense. Might end up with Yuri. This hurts. Hi again, Taz. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club, but the part that doesn't make any sense, help me! I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Taz. I hope it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Baka! Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't know if you planned just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see at the end of it. Nazuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Nazuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Nazuki plops back down in to her seat. Don't worry, guys. Taz always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. I didn't know what I was doing. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, it's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Taz can be good friends too. Sayuri? ... As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Well, wait, Sayuri! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is that? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like it's a big deal when it really is not. What do we do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Away! Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want me to. Want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Looks like I got more Yuri than anything. Don't you dare insert a picture of Yuri. I wouldn't dare. YouTube. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Head pats! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nezuki is roaming around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with some literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'll probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how we get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speaking to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Nezuki would love to do that. You're right. Nezuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. ... Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self, but therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes and find Siri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry.
Wait,
Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club.
does our school have a napping club?
You're still up late again. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I goes over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
That's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. Hey, at least give me the benefit of a doubt.
I can't even do that. Looks like it's written all over you.
Eh?
So he glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Ah!
I run my fingertips down the side of Siri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But no one would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Theo. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I set the button up a blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Aww, she's so cute. This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Eh? Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. That's why! Does this thing ever fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! Is best friend falling for me?
I think best friend might be playing with you.
Close enough! Anyway, you look much better now, so...
Why does it feel strange to see Sejuro's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ew. It's not worth it at all.
Sejuro hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew! That's so much better.
Sejuro puts her arms out and twirls around.
So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he would ever let you do things like this.
What?
And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things!
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
Why am I having this strange suspicion that this conversation's not going unnoticed? You're doing it again, Sayuri.
Oh, but I was just joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone. Ah!
No comment?
Why would I comment? You're an idiot.
Hooray! Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
It's gonna make no sense. It's gonna bother me.
Yay! Taz, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound infused, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve a poem.
By the way,
Do you remember to...
did you remember to write the poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nazuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Show it to the Yuri. Okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair.
Dot dot dot.
Dot, dot, dot.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific wording habits that usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topical matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Yuri finds her train of thought, and it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just for finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nazuki can be a bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Nazuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Okay, new plan of attack. Yuri.
I told you go for the Yuri.
You said it off camera and I thought you were joking.
And then you started looking at porn.
Quiet, you. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickeningly blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting.
I just can't read cursive. What?
I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Oh no! Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Taz. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Wow. It makes me happy to see you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who do I show the poem to next? Ta-ta-ta. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Taz.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not that good a writer at all. That hurts to say. I honestly had no idea what I was doing. Bingo! I had no idea what I was doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I had no idea what I like either. Ah!
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Nizuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Taz poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Feelings? What are those?
That's you crying on your bed, huddled in the fetal position.
Silent, you.
Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayuri.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I was standing in front of you. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Taz. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right?
Don't worry, I'm really bad at...
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Wait, what? Sayuri. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's better to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
I get cranky regardless.
That's because you're lonely as fuck.
Again, why can you curse and not me?
Because I have the shotgun.
Good point. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Monica's is the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Dot dot dot.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Baka. Not that you like it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I liked it.
What? Just be honest!
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing was simply about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more weight into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nizuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who do I share my poem with next? Monica!
Hi, Taz.
Having a good time so far? Ah, yes.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening.
I don't like that line. I don't like it.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Taz. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Ah, well. Maybe good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. Maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two really care for each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think.
So I think
that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that somebody so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own.
And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while, but I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
So can we do something like Monster Hunter?
Oh, but I like Monster Hunter. On topic. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Should I be worried? You should be worried more about me than you need to be worried about her. She's in a computer. I'm sitting right here with a rocket launcher this time. Why a rocket launcher? Wouldn't that kill you too?
I have anti-rocket launcher barriers on me.
Fuck.
Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of the speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But I'm too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. The hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
So, what do you think?
That sounded like you know shit. Help! It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I have a kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. It's not you know,
but you know. It's scary.
How could you sit through Lucy and Elfin Light and be scared of a high school girl? Wait, what am I saying? Fears are irrational anyway. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room sat Yuri and Monaga happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What is with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. I thought it was about animals. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out. It didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Say Yuri liked it, and Taz did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anything anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Taz liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous Taz appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How dare you! And how do you know that you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Taz started showing up. Nazuki! Nazuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Taz?
She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Well, you're a bitch.
What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
I didn't have to figure it out. I got it pretty much first try.
Help me explain that to her, Taz.
But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Taz?
Well... ...
How do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I'm sorry, go with the Yuri. Just go with the Yuri. But I would call for help. Yuri! Azuki. You're right, I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all! You wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri?
Huh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're simply putting their feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Nezuki felt threatened when you said a poem was cute.
I see.
I didn't notice that either.
I'm sorry.
But Nezuki, you took it too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Nezuki?
I think that's enough.
You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Nezuki clenches her fist. She's the soon! In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, and at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps if I take a walk to clear my head. Sayuri,
She doesn't need to.
you know what? I'm gonna go do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Mizuri snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash.
Mitsuki,
she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
sigh.
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? How could anyone not have gotten frustrated?
after being treated like that. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Taz, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club. Now, it's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Mizuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Mizuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Taz, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everybody. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Fuck! And maybe you learn something from your friends too. And your poem will turn out even better. ... I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Nod to myself with newfound determination. Taz! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. Oh, well, with that, I'm leaving it here. I will see you guys next time. Yeah, see ya.